Here's my setup that I stayed last night. Not too bad buggy, but I can officially say now, I've been struggling with this for a few days, but we're going to talk about ticks today. I am not only sleeping with the raccoons and coyotes, but ticks as well, and it's not fun. I'm not having fun. These suckers right here, ticks. I am just not about these ticks. So he's on the outside of my tent, obviously, but yeah, I'm not scared of them. I think they're absolutely disgusting. I don't want them on my body, and I don't want Lyme disease. So yeah, definitely kind of rethinking my life decisions right now. You know, I grew up with the luxury of not having to deal with ticks. Where I grew up in northern Vermont, there were no ticks, none. Never had to worry about it. Literally ran through the fields with bare feet, camped in the woods, climbed trees, you name it, we did it. Never had to worry about ticks. As an adult, however, I got bit by a tick about like 7 or 8 years ago in Colorado. There is no Lyme disease in Colorado yet, but even still today, there's no Lyme disease. But what I did find out is that I am allergic to tick bites. I am allergic to their saliva, and it affects my joints. It has nothing to do with Lyme, and I don't remember the name of it, but I am allergic to ticks. And I know there are all kinds of things I can do, like, you know, spray myself down with bug spray, but I don't really want to do that like every single day, whether it's natural or synthetic. I don't want to use a lot of bug repellent. My dear Charlotte was saying use duct tape, but again, like that's, so if I want to get out of my tent in the middle of the night to just go pee, I have to put duct tape all around my ankles and arms. Like, it's just not, if you're doing it like for a weekend or a few days, that's what, but I'm doing this every single day. It's just not practical. Not to mention duct tape would be one more thing I have to carry, and that's a pretty big roll. But it's a great suggestion. Thank you, Charlotte. You know, the thing is too, I could try to line up more warm showers people, right? A little less camping could do some good. But then the thing with that is that I was very fortunate where I was in areas where there were a lot of warm shower hosts. Now I'm not. There's none here. Zero. There's a couple up north of here that I have reached out to, and they have not gotten back to me, which is fine. You know, summer is here, people are busy. You can't expect people to just host you all the time. But yeah, things have just gotten a little complicated, and like I've said, I'm not about these ticks. I knew it was going to be a problem, but not last night, the night before, where I was camping. It was in a swampy area, and I literally had a dozen ticks climbing on the outside of my tent. You know, all afternoon and night. I just was laying there watching them, just completely grossed out. And then last night I didn't have quite as many, but I always had at least 2 or 3 climbing on my tent, and I'm like, dang, like it makes me scared to just even get out of the tent. So I need to rethink my route. I need to be more where there's more warm showers hosts, so maybe I don't have to camp as much. And I feel like if I just put up with it for a few weeks, the more west I get, the less ticks there will be. Maybe, I don't know, it's summertime. I'm just thinking right now, and in the meantime, if you're watching my stories and stuff, you know that I'm looking for some work. So hang on, things are happening.